Morning. This is the Crucible of Condemnation coming at you. Most of you already know me. You already know my videos. I mean, if you know me at all. If I'm just, hey, it's like that fuck stain over there. So today, I'm on my way to work. And as I normally do, I just decide, why not make a video? There's plenty of time for it. I've got time today to make something. So, my thing is, and I'm thinking a lot about this gun violence shit, and I've talked about this before, even though I haven't posted. I don't know if I posted it or not. That people are really afraid and very fucking just terrified to the point of gun violence. And now, the NRA is saying that they want guns on teachers, but kind of funny how they never really have guns in their meetings. Safety issue. If guns are a safety issue in a meeting full of people that know how to use a gun, correction, right? Because these are people that are gun people. They're like, we know how to use the gun. We know, don't point the gun at someone you don't intend to shoot. Don't fucking, they know all this shit. They know all the different types of ammunition. They know everything, man. So the thing I'm thinking is, if it's such a huge fucking problem that you don't have it in the meetings, why are you going to put it in school? And then, so let's actually come up with a hypothetical situation, just to have, some fun with it. We're going to take to the point where they're going to say, okay, Mr. Teacher, Mr., Mrs., whichever the fuck you are, or if you're transgender, I don't give a shit. You can have both, I don't care. The thing is, okay, now you have a gun. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? And if the motherfucker that comes in and brings a gun knows you have a gun, shoots you first, now he has another gun. Holy shit! Now he has another gun. What are you gonna do then? He has two fucking guns, and if every other teacher has a gun and he kills every other teacher, you've just given him the firepower of a small army. Well, not exactly an army, but you get it. He's fucking gonna kill teachers, take the gun, and guess what? Now he's got more weapons. And what if the teacher had ammo? Shit, now he has bullets. Fuck, man, now the guy's gonna fucking be ready to go. Most kids that bring guns to school don't bring a fucking tack jacket and goddamn extra ammunition. It's kind of obvious. So, now, we're gonna get to the good part, because this is where I seem to have the most problem, is, if gun control, sure. Does it work? Obviously fucking not. California, New York, two of the hugest places where gun control is. And yet, somehow we have a lot of violent crime, a lot of gun crime, but it's not really a lot of kids that die. It's more or less, in other places. Florida, for example. You had that fucker that shot up the nightclub. Vegas. But it's also people, I think there's a deeper level here that we're not really getting at. And the deeper level, which Republicans will say, oh, it's bullshit, it's like fucking magic. Well, you believe in Jesus, so you believe in fucking magic, you fucking numbnut assholes, okay? One, it's mental health problems. Mental health problems, motherfuckers. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's stupid. Well, if it was so fucking stupid, why is it that out of a lot of the last, motherfuckers that have been causing the mass shooting, they've been on psychotropic drugs? Now, for most of you that don't know what psychotropic drugs are, these are drugs that are supposed to keep you from spiraling the fuck out and going crazy on motherfuckers, okay? Now, about the biggest ones that we've had here, they're all on psychotropic drugs, but no one's calling for stricter pharmaceutical control, because the conservatives love that. The conservatives love guns and fucking medicine. You know why? Because it keeps you doped up and it keeps you fucking wanting to shoot other motherfuckers. You know why? Because these people don't give a fuck about you. About you. You, the real person. You, the person that's fucking suffering and dying. So, and then now we've got these kids. These kids, Jesus fucking Christ. These goddamn kids are pissing me off. You know what? If you were old enough to vote, you know what? I think the voting age should be raised to 25. Now, people think, oh, why the fuck are you going to do that? Because that's when your brain fully developed. That's when you're finally able to understand concepts in which other people are laying on you. When you are 16, 17, 18, even 21, you're still fucking emotional. You're emotional, right? Your whole concept of life, your entire being is nothing more than emotions. That's why you get pregnant as a teenager. That's why people want to shoot up a school. You are emotional, not logical. You think that kid fucking thought that shit out? He had maybe 10 seconds of thought in the whole life of going, oh fuck. So that's where we are now. We are brainless people that will do nothing but watch TV, watch our phone. We won't care about anything else. The world around us is fucking oblivious, man. Nothing matters. Nothing. So now, you gotta take, we're gonna take this to a fucking whole nother level, dude. I'm gonna fucking bring this shit hard. I'm gonna bring it home, too. So now, you got a gun at the house, right? Now, my buddy Rick, he was telling me about this. Like, what he does is he takes his gun and he walks through his whole house with it. He's practicing. So he'll be ready. All right, that's actually kind of smart. I like that. You know, like if you don't practice with it, if you don't know, like whatever you want to do. Me personally, I got a knife. I got a knife, man. And I know how to use it. I know where to hide. I know fucking where corners to sit around and wait for your ass so I can gut you in the throat. I know where the fuck I'm gonna go. So, I know what I'm gonna do when fucking something goes wrong in my house. You gotta know what the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna sit there and get fucking shot and killed and probably raped? Yeah, depending on if you're a woman or not, but who knows? That guy might be feeling fucking horny that night. So now, again, unless you practice it, and I feel for self-defense, sure, why not? But self-defense at school, people are fucking, that asshole is a pussy. He went to school because he knew no one was going to fucking do anything to him. Alright? That's what happens. So, they attack you where you're vulnerable, and they find the chink in your armor, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what the fuck happened. And now, we've got these kids that are saying, oh, stricter gun control and this and that. I say, get motherfuckers off the meds first. Get them off the meds, because if they're fucking, either get them off the meds or get them off the goddamn street and put them in a fucking psych ward. If they need these kind of drugs and they fucking can't afford the money for them, or their insurance isn't going to pay for them, now you have a huge problem. You've just released a fucking mass shooter into the place, and now he's going to kill a bunch of motherfuckers. So that's the pharmaceutical company's fault, in my opinion. And the fact that Trump and the rest of fucking Republican dickheads but don't believe in fucking mental health problems, yet fucking, in my opinion, they are all fucking retarded. Now, before the fucking SJWs go up my ass with fucking retardedness, okay? Because you're fucking retarded too. I want to explain the difference, okay? Now, the difference between a retard and a disabled person is quite different. A retard is someone who is 40 years of age, has never done anything with their life, sits at home, probably still smokes weed, and has no job and is nothing to society. You are a fucking retard because you've done nothing with your life, okay? Now, on the opposite end, a disabled person with autism can probably write a fucking symphony or feel feelings of love and joy that you and I have nothing in common with because we'll never be that happy. So now, I'm asking you, are you fucking retarded? Are you going to waste your life staring at a goddamn phone? Because you got to ask yourself, man, is this what's happening for me? Is this what's going to be good? You know, what the fuck am I going to do? How am I going to act? Where am I going to go? Like, what are you going to do with your life? Because if you're not fucking, if you don't want to make things better, then honestly, I feel you should kill yourself and get the fuck out. You know, just do it all. Don't depend on no one else. Do it all. Kill yourself. Just end it all. Because We don't need excess baggage, excess weight. You know what? We're already fucking... With the rate that people have children, we're struggling to fucking keep food supplies as it is. Globally, we're gonna fucking struggle and die. We're gonna starve ourselves to goddamn death because we're gonna overpopulate and just keep fucking dying. Okay? It doesn't somehow surprise everyone that, you know, disease and war, like that shit's nothing more than tools in order to fucking keep population in check. My opinion. Now, if you don't want to hear this, I can say fuck you, fuck off, and you can go be a pussy fuck somewhere else. But if you want to ignore the truth, if you want to ignore what's being told to you, you can fucking gladly go do that. And these kids, I got something to say to you motherfuckers. You don't know everything. I don't give a shit how old you are, you don't know everything. You gotta admit when you don't know, and now that fucking dyke looking bitch, and yes, you know what? I can fucking call you that fucking stupid skinhead cunt. Alright? I don't give a shit what the fuck you say. Yeah, sure, you know what? You survived a school shooting. The guy managed not to shoot your ass. Okay? How about in other countries where we bomb the fuck out of them, huh? How about those kids? You give a fuck about them? Nah, man, nah. You survive one school shooting. It's not like you survive in a bad neighborhood, because obviously you some kind of fucking white bitch. You don't fucking know shit. You don't know where you at, where you been, nothing. So now, I'm gonna tell you, you don't know shit. You've lived in America, you fucking lived here your whole life. Even if you fucking lived in a bad part of America, you haven't been bombed. Death hasn't rained down from the sky and taken fucking 50 people off your goddamn block. That's scary. That's trauma. You want to fucking put that shit in something, you go right on ahead. You want to go over there, you want to say how fucking hard you have it to them, tell those kids that got barely anything on, like fucking rags and shit, you go tell them. You go tell them how you are fucking more of a goddamn pussy than they are. Because they survived and they're still here. And you wonder why they hate us. You wonder why. And people say, oh, goat farmers fucking bombed the Twin Towers. You know why the goat farmers bombed us? Because they were getting their asses kicked for years. And the Americans, we just settled aside and said, hey, Bob, look at that. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That is the bullshit I'm talking about. There is nothing here. There is nothing you can do. There's no... Unless you're going to stop that, which again, you're going to have to stop the fucking government. You're going to have to stop the fucking Republicans, which support the guns that you fucking hate, and you believe that anyone who supports them, and even anyone who will tear your stupid ideology to fucking pieces, is with the NRA. I'm not with the NRA. I don't give a fuck about them. I think they're a bunch of gun-raving lunatics. Alright? I don't think they fucking care. And you know what? They're the right-to-lifer peoples. They're the fuckers that believe that abortions are fucking a crime against Jesus and God and all that other crap. That is the problem. Granted, we have our opinions, but opinions are like fucking assholes. Everyone's fucking got one and none of them's better than the other because they all shit out the same thing. So now, again, I ask you, are you going to be better than them? If you want gun control, that's fine, but don't make everyone else that does not agree with you fucking a victim, not even a victim. Don't make everyone else that doesn't agree with you the fucking enemy. Because you will fucking make an enemy out of someone who could probably help your ass. Alright? Now, I'm not for gun control. I'm not, you know what? I'm not for it or against it. Because I know either way, people are still going to fucking get it. So it's not going to make a goddamn difference. So I'm telling you that no matter what the fuck you do, no matter what, nothing is going to change because the Republicans hold the House, we have a Republican president, and the Republicans hold the Senate. So we are fucked. Period. So you either learn to live with it and you fucking work your ass off in a fucking small ass place where you can barely make enough to fucking survive. That's what you're fucking doing. But no, your parents are still probably supporting your ass. You ain't got no job, and now that you're part of some movement, you are fucking better than the rest of us. Well, you know what, bitch? You're not. Okay? Martin Luther King, in my opinion, was better than the rest of us because he got thrown shit at, he got shot at, and he didn't fucking attack. This has been The Crucible of Condemnation. Have a nice fucking day.